Hi everyone, good evening. As a part of our MBA documentary about HR, we find immense pressure to have a person with 15 years of rich experience in HR field and an expert who is owning his own HR software company in Coimbatore. He is Mr. Faisal and his company is VIMS Management Services Private Limited. VIMS Management Services is a professional servicing company certified with ISO. They are also having their presence in NC, North Carolina in USA. Hi sir.
Hi.
It is going to be a rich experience for us.
Yeah, sure, definitely. We can.
So, do you like to start from? Can you please explain about the general HR process for us?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank you. Thanks for giving me the opportunity actually. And I would like to express my thanks for the VIMS management to giving me this opportunity. And also I was very much, I feel very energetic on seeing these budding managers who are along with me. And thanks for your time too, right? And regarding HR, it's a big practice actually. So what I can suggest you is HR is a person who need to be act as a bridge between the employer and the employee. Okay, so the employer is the person who is management, who is providing the opportunity to people like us, right? And the employees who are engaged, they are trusting the management. After that, they are having full hope with the HR department alone. So I would prefer to say that our HR department is the bridge between the employer and the employee. And it's not a typical process, it's a general process. So HR comes again with all the roles and responsibilities like releasing the offer, it's like sharing the JD, getting the JD, sourcing the right profile, finding the right candidate, and doing the interview sessions and coordinating with the technical team or else the needed management team and the negotiation, salary negotiation. And once the negotiation is done, we need to release the offer, and we are getting into those kind of activities. And once the offer is released, it's our care to bring the person inside the office and providing a comfortable solution for the people who are coming inside the office premise. And HR is the sole responsible person who is responsible of taking day-to-day activities of the employees whoever works under the HR, right? And HR is the position which deals with human resource. So that's the reason we are here as a biggest position on the. If we are seeing the organization structure, comes like the management. Next is the HR, and another one next is the managers, and then the team leaders and the employees. These are the kind of classification which we are having. And the hierarchy deals and the hierarchy shows us that clearly HR is next to the management. So that we are engaging with all our employees and we are treating all our employees in a fair position. So this is very, very essential for a company to have a strong HR department who can have a very good HR, who can be a bridge between the employees and the employer. So it's like the process seems like this.
Sir, can you please tell about the recruitment process that he follows?
It was a nice question. So it's not about the recruitment process actually. It's a strategy. Recruitment is something different. So there is a wording which says that whenever the recruitment is alive in an organization, the HR will be alive. Because the main area of HR is recruitment. So that the HR needs to be very strong on HR recruitment. Okay. And we need to, first of all, collect the JD from the concerned department, and we will need to analyze the JD, and we need to source the profile as according to the JD. So I hope you are aware that JD is job description. Okay, the kind of job responsibility. So that we can get the visibility about the job and for which location the candidate may get into fit. Okay, that's the reason we were asking to collect the JD from the apt department, so that the person can have a very good, may get the very good candidate, right? So the role of a HR is finding the right talent on time. It's not about we can find the right talent anytime. Because when it requires, we need to find the talent and we need to fulfill the need of the company actually. For that, here we are using a lot of recruitment strategy, but mostly I am not relying on any job portal that is open to this. Actually, most of the companies will prefer to go with Naukri or Shine or Monster for their recruitment needs. But in here in VDefine, we are having a solution which is made by myself. We are having our own job portal which will pull the right talent. So we will be having a database of candidates so that we will be getting all the resumes in our data bank. So from that we will be pulling out the profile and we will be scheduling the recruitment interviews, and the interviews will be handled by the technical team along with the manager of the current department where it requires, and we will do the negotiation process and we will find a solution. Most probably now I feel LinkedIn is very effective on recruitment strategy. Instead of putting with some other job portals, we are getting some professional candidates in LinkedIn. Through LinkedIn it is a very good one, and I hope I will advise my people to source the profiles through free sites so that it will not cut our commercials, so that we can get the resource which are plenty on the market, so that we can get the very competitive resource so that we can make them happen within the companies, right? And these kind of strategies we are planning and we are implemented, and we got most of the things done on this. So it's a proven strategy actually. Yeah.
Sir, can you share from some pages from your employee HR handbook?
Yeah, sure, I can. And it's a very needed question here. Hope you people got an idea about HR handbook. But the thing is, we need to know what is a HR handbook. It's my responsibility to share you the things in a prompt manner. So that, because I am a practical HR, now you are a budding HR. So that it should be a very wise decision when it is coming from practical to a person like buddy, right? So the HR handbook is the thing. It's an asset for each and every company, whoever owning the HR handbook. Okay? The HR handbook will have all the pages like when the duty is going to start, when the shift is going to start, when the company will start, and when the company is going to be on holiday, and when you will be getting the leaves, and when you are going to get any benefits. Whatever the employee engagement activities happens, it all need to be tabulated on the HR handbook, right? And HR handbook consists of the leave policy, the timesheet, and the strategy of giving increment. And the thing is strategy of increment in the sense, what are the period of increment covers, and about the probationary period, and also about the offer letter, and also about the termination, and also about the notice period. Likewise, each and every functional about the company is recorded on the HR handbook. So that it is very essential to own a HR handbook, and it's HR's responsibility to create a HR handbook which will give a clear visibility about the company's policy and strategy to the employees at the day one itself. So that we will be having a employee engagement activity. So we will be called that as a employee engagement activity, like it's a pre-screening. So on the first day the employee will come, date of joining, he will be coming along with his certificates. He will be giving us the certificate Xerox copy and the originals for verification process. Once the verification is done, it's our HR role to give a clear introduction about the company with the help of HR policy handbook, right? Thank you.
Give me a visibility about performance evaluation.
A needed question at all. The thing is performance appraisal. So performance evaluation is a result of performance appraisal, right? And performance appraisal is something which will happen in our organization once in a year. So it's like a Deepavali for all employees, where the people will find happy, where we can see the happiest faces with a smile on their face and also 200% of effort on their work on that day. When the appraisal happens, they will be with a lot of neat t-shirt, neat and clean shirts, tie, everything will be very very clean, and they will be look like a officer, and they will be giving a very energetic answers for our appraisal questions. So it's all happen on that day alone. So I was usually I come across with such a kind of experience at two occasions. Once at the date of joining, the people will come on the same face and the same charming face and the energetic mood, everything. And the next one is at the time of appraisal. So meanwhile, it is up to the manager or the responsible lead to get to retain the same face. And appraisal happens with in our company we define management service, or else wherever I go, I was preferring to go with the two kind of appraisals. The one is with let you know. So we are dealing with two kind of appraisal. One is into periodic appraisal and another one is into non-periodic appraisal. It is a wise decision to have a two appraisal system in our organization. Whereas while at the non-periodic appraisal, it will happen on the January or December month of every year, where we will not entitle any increment to the employees, but we will evaluate their skill set and their performance with a core of 6 months, because it's usually the time is May. So May it's December. So the next 6 months we will be monitoring their performance and we will be giving a heads up like what he performed and what was our expectation, so that the non-periodic appraisal will give him a visibility about the person who is working, and also it will create a balance between the management and also the employee, where the employee stands and how the management need to provide any training need or else provide any additional bonus of words to get out the output, best output from the employees actually. And the second one is a periodic appraisal, which will happen on every May month of calendar year, right? On that we will be following, usually we are following 360-degree feedback on the appraisal part. The appraisal happens like this. We will be fixing up the KRA. KPI is the thing like key performance indicator, KPI. We need to fix up the key performance indicator, and we need to tabulate the things along with the employees actually. With the concurrence of the employee and the manager, we need to set a goal for the employees. That is called setting up the KRA and KPI, right? Whereas the employee will know that this was the expectation of the management, and also the employer also know that this is the expectation for me from this employee, so that it is very clear. And we will be doing the appraisal like 360 feedback. It is like 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree, 90 degree. So it's a 4 corner. One will happen with the rating of from yourself. So if you are asking yourself to rate yourself, what is your answer going to be? It's going to be like, sir, good sir. Out of 100, 100 sir. So we will be having a system of providing 360-degree feedback, where you will be evaluated from yourself, and also we will ask your peer, that is your friend, your colleague, so that we will be asking him about his performance. And the next one is the manager's appraisal. So where the superior of the employee, so that he can evaluate his performance as accordingly. And the fourth one is subordinate. Why we need to ask from his subordinates. It is very very essential to appraise the subordinate also, because it will give us a feedback about the leadership quality with the employee actually, so that we can get the self appraisal is done, and the peers appraisal is done, and the manager's appraisal is done, and the subordinate's appraisal is also done. So the HR will take the 3-4 applications and all together to the CEO's desk, and we will be having a slab like 10% for A grade, 8% for B grade, some or whatever it is. So such a kind of activities will happen, and this is happening because we like to ensure a fair appraisal process, where the employee will not think on a negative way that I was not satisfied with the thing which I was awarded. So it is not a decision of the management. It is happening because of the employee's performance, purely based on his performance and also the team coordination effort. The team effort is very, very essential while we are balancing, calculating the appraisal performance. So it will give a fair appraisal system where both the employers and the employees will find that the things happened so far is fair. If we find anything negative, for an example, someone is falling below the expectation, there we can have a plan, like we will be bringing him for a 3 months training program, where we will be calling this as a planning system for the next year, so that we will be finding the solution where he went wrong, and we will be giving again a chance for the employee to come up with an idea and to come up with a new focus, so that he can train very well and he can prove himself. And also we can get the best contribution from the employee to provide the required amount of appraisal, right? This was about the things, and if we are going inside very deeply, it's a very, very big area, and I think that this session will not enough for us to deeply discuss about the appraisal system. But somehow I have managed to address some of the things which will give you a clear visibility, and so that you can get an idea that something is happening with a 360-degree appraisal system, right?
So yes, really please explain about the various employment engagement activities that we define as following.
Yeah, activities is very, very essential to bring and build the bondage between the employer and the employees. It's like engaging someone by giving the salary alone will not pay us the best result, in my experience actually. Because if someone is coming, for an example, someone is coming and we are saying that so and so is going to be your XYZ is going to be your salary, and you need to work this, and he will be coming by the 9 o'clock, and he will be starting his work, and he will be leaving the organization by 5 o'clock. And if it is continuing, he is not able to interacting with the other people who is sitting to the next desk, because he is merely focusing with the work which was allocated by the management, which is not a right concept at all, where we need to give a very good freedom and also a very good engagement activities which will create a bondage between the employer and the employees. So likewise, as a best and a voice HR, we are engaging our employees by providing like games activities. Mostly we will be having a fun show at our floor itself. We are calling that as a fun at floor. F at F is fun at floor. So on the spot we will be going there, and we will be asking someone to schedule a game show, like picking up something on the wall, and we are asking them to pick the wallpaper. So how much height he can climb. So it will boost up his self-confidence. And if we are facing our paper here, and we are asking tear this paper, he will easily tear the paper. When we are placing that in the next level of height, he will be little bit struggle and he will tear the paper. When we are putting at the next level of height, he was saying that I was unable to. But if we are asking him, please give a try, then he will be giving a jump and he will tear the paper. This is like boosting his confidence. Earlier he was thinking that I was unable to tear that paper. When we are giving him a boost, then he is trying and he is getting back. So this kind of motivation will actually add confidence on the work level, so that it will pull his energy and it will bring some more efficient result from the employee. Apart from that, we are giving rewards and awards. Spot cash reward we are giving. For an example, if I am asking my HR to place 4 candidates in an organization, if he is doing the job in a single day, I will be awarding him with 1,000 rupees cash reward, so that his salary may be something X and Y, but on the spot he is getting 1,000 rupees. Is a very big money for him. So this will boost him to do the next level of work in a prompt manner, and also actively he will perform his task. And apart from that reward and cash reward, we will be engaging them for a tour, so that we will be bringing them to a outing where they can find something time to find and love the nature, instead of coming inside the office and sitting in the desk and hitting with the laptop or the computer. He will be roaming there and he will be finding some picnic spots, so that it will be increasing the morale of the employee. And also we are usually month on month we will be taking for a team lunch or a team dinner whenever the time permits. Apart from that, we are having our presence in US, so that we are engaging our employees by providing on-site opportunities for the performer who is performing his best for a single year. So along with the appraisal, we are giving the on-site opportunity, which is a huge one for them. So if we are giving a B1, B2 opportunity, it's also a very good opportunity for them to work there for a month of 3 months or a 2 months or a single month. It is also with our, we are spending the amount on tickets, and we are giving the visas, and we are giving the expense money, and also we are providing some extra salary for those areas. So these all will promote the employees' engagement, and this which will result on a very good result on the productivity. So these are the activities we are usually following in our company. Activities.
Provide some valuable HR tips for our interview.
Being a HR candidate, you are asking the same question, right? So this was the usual question which I come across actually. For an interview, prepare your resume very well, so that as we have a proverb, face is the index of mind. Your resume is your index of your talent. So that I will advise my people to prepare a wonderful resume, not like multiple pages, which will bring us tired on tearing the pages, trapping the pages. I don't want such a things. We are advising crispy resumes, so that it need to attract. We need to score this candidate. Likewise, we need to have the things, right? And apart from that, you need to be very bold enough, to confident, to defend the HR, and also you need to sit straightly, wear a good tie, so that with a dark color, so that a light shirt which will attract the HR, and also a very well polished shoes. And most probably I will advise my people not to wear the watches on the right hand. Instead of wearing the watches on the right hand, you just need to wear your watches on the left hand, so that it is a psychometric test where we can say that some of the people who are wearing the watches on the right, they are very adamant. This is the practical which we are having. But most probably I don't come across with such a candidates, but the HRs will notice all your functionalities, and your shoulders need to be like this, and you need to be very straightforward chin, you need to smiling face, and also you need to give a very good strong shake hand, so that the HR will get the enough confidence that you need to be bonded with the hand actually. And such a kind of things. Apart from that, a good English, a self-intro about yourself and about your curricular activities, and also a fair background appraisal. You need to answer the proper way, where you can give a very good handshake, so that the HR will get impressed because of your bondage and the strength and the energy which you are giving to them. And also you need to be with a very loud voice, and also very very quick on your answers, and we need to take our time only on the thing when observing with the HR's point and the interviewers. For an example, mostly the interviewers are going to be your HRs. HRs are someone who is having a lot of ideas. Thank you, and all the very best for your future career, and also thanks for this opportunity. And I thank one and all, and also your management for this interview. And it's a nice discussion with you people, and it was a nice time for me to, after a long while, we are seeing these kind of fresh faces, and we will be getting into this night. You are coming, and you people are spending your times on eagerly waited for me and getting the interview done with a prompt manner. Thank you, and do your best. You will be very strong, yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thanks for the valuable time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, sir.